Hello, welcome back. I'm Noreen Burke, owner of Call Clutter Fairy Home Organizing, and this is my YouTube channel, The Crafty Organizer. I'm always looking for fun new activities to make for my own DIY decor. When I saw this little frame trio, I had to make it. So this was my inspiration, and of the three, this little robin's egg blue-green was the one that I loved the most, so that's what we're going to be making today. The supplies for this project are really easy. I got 3 of these little candlesticks, and I got 2 frames. Now I already had one at home, but there's a couple of things that you could do with these little candlesticks. You can take some different things that you already have at home and just play with the layering. So in this case, I already had some handles from things that I wasn't using anymore. I had lids to small air fresheners. I had this little tiny knob from something that I got rid of. And I showed you these margarita glasses in my miscellaneous box the other day. So there's some different adhesives you could use for this. I definitely recommend going with an E6000, a crazy glue. If you're using glass, E6000 is the best, but use it with the crazy glue so you get a quick adhesion, and the E6000 will keep it longer. So I'm just going to keep playing with the different things that I have here to get different heights and different textures. The thing that I'm going for is a trio here. So I want one that's taller, a medium size, and then a shorter size. I've got 3 frames here. One is a 6x6 with a 5x5 opening. I have a 5x7 frame, and I have a small 3.5x5 frame. Now the 6x6 frame was something I already had, and I was actually planning on donating it. So I pulled it out of the donation box, and now I'm just going to keep playing until I get a visual that I like. But I encourage you, go ahead and find some different things that you might have lying around and see how you can play with these to create the height and the shape that you like. So once I had that completely dialed in, I went ahead and used my glue. I used the Crazy Glue gel that I got from the Dollar Tree, a combination with the E6000. This really secures it really well, but the other thing I also liked is it almost made it look like a weld, and when I go to paint these later, it really makes it look finished and cohesive. Once I had the bases all done, it was time for me to take them outside. I let them sit outside for about an hour so they made sure they were nice and dry. That glue was really held well. Then I got my Krylon matte white and just gave them a nice solid coating on the frames and the bases. Once these were done, I just brushed on that green Sherwin-Williams paint that I got that was on clearance, and I have been loving this color to do so many different projects. So while the paint was drying on these, I started working on the little tags that were on the trio of frames. I got out some different textures. I got out a burlap, I got a little chalkboard tag, and then I had these little white tags that are for pricing things, and I found these at the Dollar Tree. So the little chalkboard tags were pretty symmetrical, and I wanted it to have more of a tag shape like the other 2 that I had. So I just cut a point at it, and then I used my punch, which gave it a little round topping to it. Then I used my crocodile to put a hole in it, and I strung them all together with this little silver brad that I had just to make it look really cute. So here's what it looks like all finished. It's just a cute little tag to hang on the frame. So I'll make all 3 of these, and I wish I had a number stamp, because I think it would be really cute just to stamp 1, 2, and 3 on here. I might go ahead and do something like that with my Cricut afterwards, but I would like the printed on with a stamp look. So I went on to Image Bin and found these cute little chalkboard papers. I had thought about painting the glass with the chalkboard paint that I have, but I was worried that the glass isn't very strong. The glass that you get from the Dollar Tree is pretty thin, and I was worried that if I put pressure on it trying to draw or when I was cleaning it, that it could break, and I definitely did not want to cut myself. So instead I went on to Image Bin, found these images, imported them into Microsoft Word, and just sized them. Again, my frames were 6 by 6, 5 by 7, and 3.5 by 5. I have mentioned Image Bin before. That's IMG Bin. I think they're a great resource for images. They're super easy to use. It's free, but when you use the free level, it limits how many downloads you could do per day, per week. But for less than $30, you can get a premium account, and I think that's a lifetime membership, and have unlimited downloads. If you are interested in that, or if you have already subscribed, I reached out to them to get a discount, and instead they offered me 5 premium memberships to my viewers, which I think is insanely generous. So if you're interested in getting a refund on the account that you have already purchased, please leave me a comment. Let me know that you bought it. Just reply with Image Bin, and I can pick 5 of you for a refund on your Image Bin membership. So thank you to them so much. Again, I am not sponsored by them. I just reached out in the hopes of getting a discount, and they responded with this very generous offer. So thank you so much to them. So I just went ahead and put my little image right inside. I think they look super cute. I put the glass behind the chalkboard because I really did want this to look like a legitimate piece of chalk art that I would have done. I even took the flat portion of my chalk and rubbed it over so that there were some smudges, and I traced over some of the letters just to give it a real authentic chalkboard look. Then I took some of my twine and just wrapped it around a couple of times, and I did it very loosely and haphazardly, tied a little bow, and then I'm able to attach the tag so that it's not blocking the chalkboard, but just kind of off to the side. So far this project cost me all of $5. I bought 3 of the little glass candlesticks and 2 frames. I had that 6 by 6 frame at home, and the other little pieces I had lying around. I know you guys are super creative, and I also know from the last video of organizing my craft room with the miscellaneous that you, like me, have a lot of random items around that you could probably use to build up these candlesticks and give them different shapes. Once I had the tags attached to my twine, it was time to go ahead and attach them to the base. I chose this as the last step because I know these aren't going to be the most secure things in the world. I'm using a mixture of E6000 and the hot glue gun. And if I attached them and then tried moving them around with the twine and adding glue, I knew I was going to end up breaking them off. So one of these had a screw that was sticking up because this was a finial head. So that was a really easy thing for me to attach the frame to. The second one was a small drawer pull. So it had a small hole in it. So I got out a larger bamboo skewer, glued it inside, and then cut it off. So this would also provide me a space to attach the frame to. Now the E6000 will hold, but these did not have a flat bottom on the frame. So I was really going to be trying to attach a 1/4 inch frame to a 1 inch base. That's going to be very precarious. So by giving it something that it could attach to on the back, it gives it more strength and stability. The last frame that I had a flat edge around the frame. So this was by far the easiest to attach. And here they are all finished. I love the look of these. I made sure to attach the twine around the side so I could pop the backs out. I actually cannot wait to update the artwork for when it becomes fall, Christmas time especially. I can drop in little signs about it being Christmas. I don't think anybody would guess that this was a $5 item. And even if you did have to buy the glue, the paint from Dollar Tree, the twine, and that extra frame, this would still only be about an $8 project. I really like the look of this. I think it's very high end. And it's funny, whenever I hear a YouTuber finishing their project and they're boasting about it, I kind of chuckle. But there is such a huge sense of pride when you see something online, you get a spark of inspiration, and you're able to turn something out that you're super proud of. And this is one that I am proud of. I wanted to say thank you. I got some friend mail this week and I wanted to share what I got. Hazel sent me some lovely cardstock supplies so that I could make more friend mail and send it out to my pen pals. Hazel, thank you so much. I got an anonymous gift. I got 3 bags of Pepperidge Farm Mint Milanos. Oh, my favorites. I love those. I don't know what it is. When I am crafting, it's a horrible habit, I know, but I munch the whole time. I literally cannot do a project if I'm not munching. So I try and choose popcorn and pretzels, but my other favorite thing to have is Milk Duds. I love Milk Duds, and Mint Milanos are another one that are up high. So whoever sent me those Mint Milanos, thank you so very much. Lori sent me this adorable little bubbly pop of bubble bath, which I cannot wait to use, but it's so cute I almost don't want to use it. It has all of these sweet little bubbles inside of it. So Lori, thank you so much. It's really fun to go into my friend mailbox and find out that you guys are thinking about me. I appreciate the support so much, and I am so excited to return the favors. If you're home right now and you're feeling a little bit lonesome, please don't hesitate to send me an email with your address. I love sending out friend mail, and right now with all of these cards that Hazel sent me, I have plenty that I can make and send out to you. So that information to become a pen pal or part of my friend mail group is in the description below. Please also don't forget, if you're interested in that image bin deal, please make sure to leave a comment about image bin. Let me know what email you used when you subscribed. I can pick up to 5 people to get that free subscription. And like I said, it's based on you already purchasing it, and they will refund you the money. So let me know in the comments below if you've already bought that premium deal, and I can get a refund for you. Thank you so much for watching today. I am so excited for you to see the video that I've got coming on Friday. This was a project I worked over the weekend on. It's a Kirkland plant stand dupe, and you guys, you're gonna die when you see how much I spent to make it. So make sure you click that subscription button. Every time you do, Domino gets a treat, and he is very happy to be getting a lot of little milk bones lately. So thank you so much. I will see you in 2 days. Bye.